During 2010 to 2018, the communities of Mudemule in Limpopo, Klipgat in the northwest, Winterveld, Mobopane and Soshanguve in the north of Gauteng lived in fear of being attacked in their homes by the so-called six-man syndicate. These heartless men went on a spree of house robberies and terrorized community members. They raped and even threatened to kill their victims.
So it was around past 12. Then then one was armed. Then anything. Then ba alas keep mafati for the phone, chelete and everything. Then rabafa whatever ever batlang.
The terror of the six-man syndicate continued, but in 2015, a seasoned detective, Sgt Molwantoa Rapakgadi, arrested 2 suspects from the syndicate.
I was working at Rapagadi police station as a detective. I was working 3 cases, which is house robberies, possession of firearms, armed robbery and stuff. So somewhere in 2015, while on standby, I attended the cases. So I went to the scene of crime. Modus operandi is the same. 3 guys are committing. They are operating the same. And then the other one, it happened several times since from 2014, but in 2015 they were doing it deliberately. It was happening time and again. That is why we suspected that something is not right.
Sgt Molwantoa Rapakgadi joined the South African Police Service in 2007.
I did love police since I grew up, but I didn't know I'll have this kind of passion I have now in the police. So since I got inside, I see things happening, and then the way people are suffering, that is why I developed interest.
In 2016, Detective Sgt Rapagadi joined a specialized unit within the Family Violence, Child Protection and Sexual Offences Unit in Gauteng Province, which is the Serial and Electronic Crime Investigations Unit. This unit specializes in serial rapist cases as well as electronic crimes such as child pornography.
When I got to Seki in 2016, I arrested 2 was inside. Then I arrested the 3rd one. And then one of these guys, I charged him in absentia because he was shot dead by the police. His blood was linked to 25 cases of rape through the DNA. So I charged him in absentia. And then the 5th one, I arrested him while in Seki, and the 6th one.
The case proved to be bigger than what Sgt Rapagadi had imagined. Finding these men proved to be difficult and challenging for Rapagadi, as most of them were illegal nationals.
These guys, there are 6. 5 is Zimbabwean, 1 is Mozambican. So they were foreigners. It was not easy. It was not easy. The main man, because these guys, they didn't know each other. One guy was the one who was connecting all these guys. So the main man, I found him in Atteridgeville. He was coming in the evening after the Chomis were arrested. He recruited the 6th one. He was coming here in Mabopane Soshanguve to come and commit crime. In the morning he goes back. So it was not easy to arrest him. But through the help of the informers and stuff, we managed to track him down. It was not easy. After we tracked him down, he took us to Winterveld because I did ask him, where's your friend? The one that we are committing with, because I knew the other ones were inside. And then through his profile, I could see that he's still committing with another one that we don't have his name and everything. Then he took us to Winterveld. That is where we found this other Ngwenya, the last one. When we found Ngwenya, we had nothing against Ngwenya. It's weight against weight. We can't arrest him. I took the fingerprints and the buccal samples, take them for investigation. That is where forensic told me this Ngwenya is linked to 19 targets.
During the trial, Rapagadi had to convince rape survivors to testify in court.
Most of the victims I got, the other ones were from Limpopo, the other ones were from KZN. I got them from KZN. So I managed to get them, but it was not easy. And when I tell them to come to Pretoria, it's another problem because that thing come back to them. They must come to Pretoria to come and testify. Whereas they came here for schooling, they couldn't finish because of the crime.
The victims on this case appreciated how he made it easy for them to testify in court and tell their stories. This has brought healing and closure to their lives.
So, nali patient na nangutlola and then nang encourage like I remember that really go court and then nikichabotsana kamnyak but then le so ne le batho kamara then antsang kamara mpantsho no motho ka se fitlhelle ka mo ke korto ba byang ko teng and then wena ha o lemo ena tsa ba lemo tsa ba sa bone let's ba and then ke re ke comfortable.
His colleagues and his commander had this to say.
He came to work with a goal to achieve, and that was solely to make sure that the communities of South Africa are safe. He spoke to the souls of many victims. Many were discouraged. Many were at the brink of committing suicide that we've spoken to. Many had given up on justice, but Rapa restored it.
He doesn't give up. He doesn't give up. He follows every single lead that's available. He doesn't give up. He doesn't take shortcuts. Even if something takes a little bit longer, he keeps on going at it until he finds out or finds an ending.
One of the things that made Sgt Rapagadi succeed in this case was his relationship with state prosecutors.
I would say that he's willing to listen and willing to learn, and he is a go-getter. So he doesn't drag his feet if you ask him for something. For instance, when I needed DNA results, he immediately made arrangements to obtain the DNA results. When I had to do consultations because we had quite a short time to consult with the complainants, he immediately arranged complainants and made sure that they are here on time, and so that we can immediately start working and not wasting time.
Detective Sgt Rapagadi has made it his mission to create a safe and secure environment for the citizens of this country. To date, he has secured 57 lifetime sentences and an additional 3,074 years in prison for 17 serial rapists. For the 6 gang members, he secured 34 life terms and an additional 1,463 years between them. He has proven that hard work indeed pays off. Hence, he was recognized and awarded the Minister's Special Award at the National Excellence Awards. We salute you, Sgt Rapagadi, for working tirelessly to make South Africa safe.